Hey CC families, I wanted to just shoot a quick video to show you what the DuBois do in their house on a normal homeschooling day. This will be for, this is our third year in classical conversations is what I meant to say, and my girls are 6 and 4, so they're on the younger side. So this might look different for you if you have older kids, or if you have a schedule that changes every day, or if you have boys that they just need different activities. This is a schedule that we sort of started because my littlest guy, we kind of started 2 years ago when my littlest guy was still nursing and he was a brand new baby, and this was something that just worked really well with that. And then as he transitioned, or as he would go into nap time, we would take advantage of nap time to homeschool with the girls. And so we've kind of stuck with this and it's worked so far, and we haven't found a reason to change it. My 6-year-old is starting to get more independent because she's starting to read now, and so this year will be a little more hands-off of her work, but my 4-year-old is taking her place, so she's going to be a little more hands-on this year. So first thing that they do when they get up is they come down to our school area, and I have these checklists that I've created for each of the girls, and then I also created one for Hunter just so that he can, sort of understand what happens in our day and sort of start getting used to that schedule. So for him, if it works, if he checks everything off, great. If he doesn't, it's no big deal, but just so that he can be included, I have that. And then for Annabelle and for Abby Grace, their lists are slightly different. Really, the only thing that's different is Annabelle's doing spelling and Abby is not. Abby may do that a little later in the year, but for now, she's just doing reading, grammar, and then our writing practice is handwriting practice. So we do handwriting without tears. So this is what their checklist looks like. And in the morning we come down and we just do Bible copy work. And what I'll do is I'll just write a Bible verse on we have a whiteboard, but last year I just used a laminated poster board that I drew lines on just to make lines for their paper lines. And they do the Bible copy work, and it's the same verse every day for the whole week, and they just work on that. And that's also good handwriting practice and scripture memory. And then we move into calendar work, which is this printable that I got off of Confessions of a Homeschooler. This is going to be the kindergarten version, which is just basic calendar work, temperature, things like that. When we first started, it took them, I had to sit with them for the first couple of times that we did it just so that they could get used to the rhythm of it. But after about 3 or 4 days, they could completely do it on their own. So I'm using the kindergarten version for Abby this year, and then I'm going to start the cursive version with Annabelle this year. So it's all exactly the same stuff. It's just written in cursive. So we're going to start practicing that and see how it goes. We may ditch it if it's too difficult, but I'm hoping it's going to work well. So that's what the calendar work is. And both of those things, the Bible work, copy work, and the calendar time, they can do completely independently. So normally I'm getting Hunter out of bed, getting him changed, getting breakfast ready, and things like that. And then we move into our morning basket, which here's our morning basket list, I suppose. And so we do Bible, prayer, and worship. Then we do our memory work from CC. We do a read aloud, and while I'm reading aloud, right now I'm reading Tales of Ancient Egypt, just because it goes along with our cycle. But while I'm reading aloud, I allow the girls to do a quiet activity like Play-Doh or Legos or coloring or something like that. And usually we're eating breakfast during this time. I start with Bible, and because we're eating breakfast, I've got a pretty captive audience for a while. And so even my 2-year-old will sit through Bible and prayer and worship. And then by the time we get to read aloud, he's starting to get squirmy. He can usually make it through memory work. He doesn't sing it along with us, but he's hearing it, and that makes me happy. And we're usually singing songs, so he enjoys that. And then by the time we do the read aloud, sometimes he's still interested and he'll play with the Play-Doh or maybe some trains or something like that. And sometimes he doesn't. If he runs off to play, that's totally fine with me. And then we are going to be adding Latin to our morning basket this year, and possibly map work. The map work I may do during the read aloud time, just like a worksheet that they can do like blob mapping or something like that. And then we'll wrap up with Latin. And then we come back and we work with the girls individually. So I will work with one of the girls, either Abby or Annabelle, with math and all their language arts stuff. While the other child is out in the other room with Hunter, the 2-year-old, and they're usually doing a quiet activity while I have our CC music playing in the background. And that usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes, and I just pop in and out of the other room, and I can totally hear what they're doing, so they're always within earshot. But for the most part, I'm working independently with one of the girls. And then once we're done with that, I switch and I work independently with the other daughter, while the one I was just working with goes back out with Hunter and listens to the Bible memory, or to our CC memory work. Then we usually break for lunch. We'll have lunch and take a break. The girls have quiet time, and Hunter naps from 10 to 1. The girls have quiet time from 11 to 1. So we've got a couple of hours that I just can reboot, get the house picked up, do whatever I need to do. And then they get up from quiet time, and then we work on our loop schedule, which is we do history 2 days, science 2 days, and then fine arts. Those are not delineated to a specific day of the week. It's just on a loop. So we'll do history the first day, history the second day. If we miss a day, that's fine. We'll just jump back into science the third day, science again, and fine arts. So that's what the loop schedule does, and then we're starting piano this year. So that's what homeschooling looks like for us. We just have a white erase marker that we just check off each one for each day of the week that we do it, and it's been working out really great. So I hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.